But in order to invest and to choose in which directions you guys want to invest, you gotta know what is it that you want. And I have the answer because I definitely know what I don't want. Not because I know very clear what I want. I don't think anyone does. Maybe someone. But it's important to know what is our hell before we can create our heaven. And then make decisions from that. Decisions. Yeah, what's up? I'm just out of the swimming pool. Been swimming a bit. Haven't so much since in my last competition. I want to say that I've just invested into a course, into a business course. So there's different things that I want to grow up. I'm 26. In 4 years, I'm going to be 30, right? So my life has to be different by 30. I can't be living sharing an apartment. I can't be living in freaking not having a good relationship with a family. I can't be living and being broke. I can't be living and being physically weak. There's a number of things that I know that I don't want. It's important to know the things that we don't want. What is our hell? In 4 years, where do I definitely not want to be? And so from the things that I know that I don't want to be, I've set up the things that I do want to be. And so I want to be fucking rich. So I want to be fucking strong. And so I want to have a kid. And so I want to have a house here and then one house where my girl lives. And I want to have a good team of people that actually are not only a team, they work with me, but we're also friends. And there's a number of things, fuck the dog's my neighbor. And there's a number of things that I want to do. And so I don't know how to do them, to be honest. Even working out, I do know how to work out and how to stay in shape and how to be on a diet, but there's levels to it. And so I always like to invest, to put my money where with people that know much better than I do. Sometimes I do it with money, sometimes I bring in a present. So for example, we make olive oil in my family, so I just bought some olive oil, brought some olive oil from my family into Denmark, and I'm gonna go there, and in a couple of days I'm gonna be meeting someone that I would like to be my mentor. So it's important to be working with people and to work for people, or to ask people to work for you, either paying them or just by working with them, that are just better with you. And it's important because they save you so much time. It's not about the money. A course that is 10,000 euros, it's just 10,000 euros. Someone who's a physical trainer who may get you in shape, if you're fat especially, if you haven't been progressing at all and you want to have more energy, investing a couple thousand euros into that's gonna make a whole difference. They can give you in a month, in 90 days, in 6 months, whatever. They can set the foundation. The people like I have had needed 6 years of injury, of fucking it up, of trial and error. They'll just skip through the trial and error and they'll just go boom. That's it for you. That's why we do it. It's important to be educated. Obviously, you can read the books. I've read a lot of books. I always read 3 books at a time, and that's about one book a week. This is just some of the books that I've been reading. Reading one more here, and it's so important for me to be invested. But in order to invest and to choose in which directions you guys want to invest, you gotta know what is it that you want. And that's a question that I ask myself. Obviously, I have the answer to that, as I've just said. And I have the answer because I definitely know what I don't want. Not because I know very clear what I want. I don't think anyone does. Maybe someone. But it's important to know what is our hell before we can create our heaven. And then make decisions from that. Decisions. That is our power. Have you ever noticed how there's some friends of yours that literally, they're doing nothing with their lives. Nothing. And you message them and they take a fucking whole day to answer. They're literally just working at a 9 to 5 and they're not fit, they're nothing inspiring, and they take a day or 2 or a week to say, hey, I'm sorry that I took so much time. You know why they take so long? And people that fucking make things happen, they're answering quick, an hour, minutes. People that make things happen make decisions quick. They make decisions quick. I break a lot of plates as I'm making decisions, and I bring people along, and I answer WhatsApp messages and whatever. I fuck it up many times. Sometimes I say, bro, no, not for me. Or I say no to a coffee, or I say yes to a coffee, and then I have to change plans. But decisions have to be made quick, and it's hard to make them if we don't know what we want. So that's a little bit. Today I'm gonna be just sitting here. This is my old bedroom. It's so cool. I can get to bend it. This is a San Pedro. It's a cactus. The shamans use it. It's a shamanic technology. I'm gonna plant it soon. And what was I gonna say? I'm gonna be sitting here creating more of my business. It's interesting, the decisions that I have to make when creating a business, the things that I have to let go of, from being this kid to being whoever I want to become. There's a lot of things that have to be let go of. Actually, let me show you. This is the progression of Adam now. Baby, a little bit older here, some pictures here. It's cool to see a progression. I've definitely had to let go of a lot of things. So making a business is a lot of that. Oh, I can't do that. Oh, I don't know how to sell. Oh, I don't know how to lead a team. Oh, but really what I like is this niche or this kind of people to work with. Or, oh, shut the fuck up. But with love, just shut the fuck up. It's fine. You'll figure it out. You'll figure it out. That's kind of how it works. Everyone that decides that they want to go through a hard, accelerated transformation has to let go of a lot of things. Like a snake. Like snakes, they're hidden a lot of the time and then sometimes they go and they attack. But if you want to keep getting bigger praise, with time they have to let go. They have to change skin, and when they do that, they allow themselves to grow to a new size, and then they can get new animals. But when they're this small, they don't go for the horse. So there's always a right amount of prey for each and every one of us. So sometimes I feel like I'm going straight for the dinosaur. And then I fuck up, and then I'm like, I can't go for the dinosaur yet. Let me go for the elephant. And then I'm like, let me go for the horse. And then I'm like, maybe a dog is better. And so I go and that's my prey. We gotta know how big our praise is. So, but when you are invested into coaching, into mentorships, then you realize, actually, I know the dog, I can get him for sure. Let's try for the horse. There's this new thing that I haven't tried before. What if I wait where he drinks? Then you're there waiting for the horse to come and drink, and then you fucking get him. Or whatever. You get the metaphor. You just accelerate your potential to success in whatever venture you set off. So that's what I'm busy with right now. And it's also what I'm providing. Coaching and fitness mentorships. So let's see how we fucking make it. Let's go.